Third graders, today we're going to work on our journals by practicing some poetry because April is National Poetry Month. So today we're going to start with one type of poem. It's called an acrostic poem, and each day or each week we're going to add a different type of poem into our journal to help record what's happening right now in your life while you're stuck at home. So let's take a look at what an acrostic poem is, because all kinds of poetry have different kind of rules that they follow and patterns that they follow. And the interesting thing with poetry is sometimes those rules about punctuation that we encourage you to use so much when you're writing in what's called prose or sentences don't always apply in poetry. And you'll see that in my examples today. So our acrostic poem is the first letter of each line going down will spell out a word, and then you will create phrases or sentences next to each letter that helps describe the item or object or subject that you have chosen. So it says on here you could try one with your name just to get some practice and get started on it. Here I started one with spring because I can really feel the spring outside today. And so I spelled spring going down the side, and you can decorate it, add some fancy letters or drawings or images if you're typing it on Google Slides or Google Docs. And then we had to come up with phrases for each letter. So for S, we said sunny days bring, and then you notice that it wasn't a full sentence. I'm going to continue that, and in this poem, they're going to kind of run together. Sunny days bring pretty flowers, radiant beams, itchy grass, and new plants growing toward the sky. So each of those sentences is somehow connected to spring. I'm describing something about what it feels like or looks like. You could do what it sounds like. Using those 5 senses is a really good way to help poetry come to life. You could choose to write an acrostic poem today about something at your house, your dog, a game that you like to play, a book that you enjoy, a person, yourself, or it could be something about what's going on in the world around us. So I also created one about a pandemic. So here's our pandemic acrostic. Positive test arrived from China. Now it's here. Drop what you're doing. Everyone must stay home. Missing friends and family is what we must do so that coronavirus will disappear. So you'll see there are many different options of what you can do for your poems today. We'd like you to try out 2 or 3 acrostic poems, whatever topics you would like to write about in your journals today. They can still be typed on Google Slides or Docs, or they can be written in the journal that you've been working on. Remember, we wanted to focus on things that are going on in your life right now, or things that you're doing in your free time right now. So we can't wait to see what types of poems you come up with.